Previously on the Great Ireland Vlog.
Humongous spike. Ow! That did not feel good on my head. Encountered a back injury. Oh my god!
Currently on the Great Ireland Vlog.
Well, we are approaching the cliffs of Moher. The fog situation isn't looking too good. Could end up with a ring of Kerry situation. As you can see, we're approaching the cliffs of Moher. Weather keeps getting better. That's not rain, that's drops of happiness. Today is a beautiful day to see the cliffs of Moher, and I won't hear otherwise. My door just got blown shut. Do we really want to go back out into the wilds? I've heard it is quite windy. This is the biggest tourist destination in Ireland. We can go on to them, so that's what we're going to do. It is really windy. I don't know if you've noticed. It's really windy. It's a good view. So we're just gonna go up there and then turn around. That's it. Welcome to the peak. We have reached the top. And as you can see, there is no safety wall. They like to leave that bit to natural selection. Yeah, that's more looking this way. Oh crap. Let's go that way. Oh, he's running. Look at her run. Wow. I've never seen a cow run. Oh, that was fun. As you can see, the weather cleared up. Well, we did the cliffs of Moher. That's on to Galloway. Right? Yeah. We're going to Galloway? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. You excited? Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time. Just got to the hotel.
The destination is on your right. Radisson Blue Hotel and Spa, Galway.
Welcome to the Radisson Blue Hotel and Spa, Galway. Now we find parking.
Carrick-a-rede. Carrick-a-rede.
You think this place is fancy enough? We're gonna stay here for a day. So where are we going tomorrow?
We're going to the house. They drive it to Donegal.
We have a house in Donegal.
We do for 4 nights.
Ooh. We've got a sibling spot, and then we got the parent spot. And it works out. I will take this bed.
Higher room is more important.
Obvious. On the road again. This time, to County Donegal. We got sheep in the road. Oh, let's just stop and pet the sheep.
Sheep?
Does that sound very good?
No.
Oh.
Let's stop and eat the shit.
You already had mutton yesterday.
So, we're pretty much in the middle of nowhere. It's so hard to navigate though, because every other street is hillside. Like, look. See, they got hillside down there on the bottom, and then hillside up here again, and the streets change names halfway down.
On the street.
Separate reason, sheep everywhere.
Sheep everywhere, streets change names, the world's collapsing, we're all gonna die. It seems as if, at least in Ireland, they like to hide their rental houses.
I think it might be this first one right here.
I think it is this first one. That's my suspicion.
Yeah.
That's looking kind of
Okay.
like the picture.
3 windows on the roof and a chimney in the middle.
Alright.
2 big windows and a door in the middle.
Welcome to the Uris Hillside Cottage. Well, we get the view. So wait, there's a sheep on the property. We got a sheep on the property. He's a fugitive. How did you get in here?
I don't know. It's trying to get out.
Baby sheep, it's okay. We just want to get you out. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, we're not gonna eat you. Here he goes. Are we gonna chase him out or what's the plan?
Get out.
I say we chase him further until he discovers a way. We chase him further and eventually he will find a way out. Because he's obviously terrified of everything and everybody. Hi. How you doing? Keep going that way. No, no, you can't get through that. You can't do it. There you go. Go, go sheep, go. Sheep, come on. That way, that way, that way. Yes, yes. No, no, you're so close.
Sheep.
No, sheep, no, 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 no. Gosh, what are you doing? Why'd you do that? He's so stuck.
Sheep.
Let's get a good angle of this guy. Next to the open gate. This is what happens. You open the gate and the sheep does this. This is what happens.
How do we help you now?
I don't know how we can get him out of there. Look at him. God, that's the worst possible situation.
Why
This
sheep?
is the
Why?
absolute worst situation.
Sheep.
I'm touching the sheep. Oh boy.
I'm gonna get it.
Yes. Okay, okay.
Okay, just let him go.
Let him go.
Okay, don't chase him.
Oh, God. The gate is open. He won't. Okay, he's gone. He left some wool.
Go right away, guys.
He left wool.
Oh, sheep.
Well, I know you guys would like a house tour, but a bit late right now, so I'm probably just gonna get ready for bed, and who knows? Maybe I'll do one in the morning. So, see you then. Okay, so as great as the boom tours are, they don't really give you any idea of where everything's positioned in the house, so I'm gonna experiment with a new type of tour. So here's the entryway for reference. Welcome to my room. And yeah, that's our house. Although in retrospect, I probably should have stuck with the boom tours. They were more entertaining and they weren't blurry. Oh well, there's nothing I can do about that now except regret it forever. Let's move on. So, today we're visiting Derry, which is the epicenter of all of the trouble that Northern Ireland has had. We're gonna learn some history today. Gonna get a history lesson. So yeah, Derry's actually in Northern Ireland, which is a completely different country. We're gonna walk the walls of the town. It was so this city, it's 70% Catholic and 30% Protestant, and the English came in, and then they were like, well, screw you Catholics, we're gonna make it all Protestant. The thing is, the Protestants wouldn't let the Catholics have land, and they had to have land to vote. So they were keeping the Catholics from voting.
They were keeping them in jails without letting them go to trial. That was what sparked Bloody Sunday.
Yeah, and then there was Bloody Sunday, that happened in Derry.
Which was inspired by the American Civil Rights protests.
This was back in the 70s, so it wasn't actually that long ago.
But now there's peace.
Now there's peace, yeah. You've just been edumacated. Welcome to Derry. Okay, so we found and are on the walls of Derry, but unfortunately you can't see a whole lot of it because my camera is incredibly low on battery. I'll record as much as I can and then my camera will die. This is a Protestant cathedral right next to the wall. Here's the watchtower that was built to protect the Protestant cathedral. This is St. Columb, sure. St. Column's Cathedral, erected in 1628. Now that has been the walled city of Derry. And if you guys saw that crazy looking bridge, the white one with, it's got a bunch of curves, it's a curvy bridge. That's actually called the Peace Bridge. And we're gonna go over there and walk it because it looks really cool and we wanna walk it. There she blows.
And it was then that my camera finally ran out of battery. Quite sad, I know. Here, let me make it up to you with the sheep time lapse I took back at the house.
So, it's the following morning and we're about to go surfing. Which I'm obviously not going to record because camera and ocean don't mix very well. But after that, we're going to go see the tallest cliffs not only in Ireland, but in Europe. I guess I'm going to cut to that right about now. Yep, you heard me right. We just went surfing in Ireland. You wouldn't think Ireland would be a surfing destination, but we just went surfing for 2 hours in Ballyshannon. Bundoran. I just looked at the navigator and it says Ballyshannon. And then I'm like, oh yeah, it sounds right about right. No, it was Bundoran. We went surfing for 2 hours and I stood up for the first time ever. And now we're going to some 600-meter cliffs. 3 times the size of the cliffs of Moher. Alright, we are here, and we are trying to get to Sleepy. Being asleep. That's how far we've got to go. That's the tallest cliff in Europe. So, we just stopped by a gift shop on our way to the mountains, and you know what? I'd like to introduce you to someone. Meet Patty.
Where's Patty's cousin Derpy?
Yeah, where's Derpy?
Here.
There's Derpy.
So, we have to walk up this road to get to the humongous cliffs?
Apparently.
Alright. I guess we gotta start walking. We're gonna take a brief interlude to walk to the peaks. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be doing a bit more than a brief walking interlude. But supposedly it's worth it. Also, in case you are not aware, there are many sheep in Ireland. They like their sheep. There are millions. Patty. Patty's here. There's Patty. There's the cliffs. It's starting to rain, so I'm going to put away the camera. But before I turn off the camera, just admire how tall those cliffs are. That is 600 meters of cliff right there. Yeah, in classic Irish fashion, it's beginning to rain. If you couldn't tell by the storm clouds, so we're gonna make a run for it. We're gonna make a run for the car down that way. We're just gonna run back to the car. And then that's gonna be about it for today. Well, it's a new day and today we're doing possibly the most touristy thing in Ireland, but also possibly the best. We're hiking Giant's Causeway all day.
Today, there is a clear understanding among scientists that the heat of the Earth was the driving force behind the formation of the Giant's Causeway, and that the Earth is far older than had previously been thought.
We're waiting at this bus stop for a bus to take us to the Giant's Causeway Trail, so I might as well tell you what the trail's gonna be like. It's an 18-kilometer trail, which is something like 12 miles. It's gonna be about a 4-hour hike. We're gonna start at a crazy rope bridge, gonna take the coastal trail, and we're gonna finish at the Giant's Causeway. Which, if you didn't know, there's a story behind the Giant's Causeway.
Once upon a time, there was a giant, and he said, I want to fight a bigger giant. And he built a big bridge, which is the Giant's Causeway, I guess, to find the bigger giant. And they went to the bigger giant, and he said, hey, it's a bigger giant, I want to fight him. And they ran back, the bigger giant chased him. He got back to his wife, he said, what do I do? She dressed him like a baby. The bigger giant came back, he said, where's the guy? And then she said, oh, he's not home right now, but here's his baby. And then the bigger giant was like, ah, it's a big baby. That's been made by a big guy. I don't want to fight him. And then the giant ran away.
Also, just to clear up any confusion, the bits of the bridge that remain are the Giant's Causeway. According to an incredibly old Irish folktale we heard at the Giant's Causeway Visitor Center. And those are always accurate.
Thank you. There's a bridge up here somewhere?
There's a bridge 1 kilometer up.
Alright. What's it called?
Carrick-a-rede.
Carrick-a-rede?
Carrick-a-rede.
Kirkery?
Carrick-a-rede.
Is it one of those weird Irish names?
That's what it sounds like.
Well, it's a rope bridge. Not that much. And we're gonna walk it. And there she blows.
Whoa.
That is the Carrick-a-rede Bridge. Wow. Look at that. We are now on the very edge of the island.
Don't go any further.
Don't go too much further. It's not gonna end well. Once we get up, we have to walk 18 kilometers. So, not quite sure if I want to get up yet. Well, it's windy. We're on the trail. Apparently we're on a road now for 0.6 kilometers, so yeah. We're in sheep territory now. Uh-oh. We got some water. This isn't looking good. We can get around.
Don't fall in.
We're good. We're in the Irish countryside now.
We need to go really wide and wait. Go slow. Let them have a way to get around them.
It just rained for a really long time. I stopped recording, and now we're on a beach with a bunch of cows. It's a cow beach party, and we need to get past them. We are not in the best position right now, and they're blocking our route. We're gonna try to give them a wide berth. What can they do on a beach? Why would they want to be on the beach? Wow, and there you go. The last of the cows is migrated. Patience is a virtue. We're going around the second point. There's 2 mountain points sticking off before the causeway.
Hey, it's present me interrupting past me again. Basically all I want to say is that I was very wrong and that we still actually had a very long way to go. So sad.
And apparently to get around this one, we go through this tunnel. We're doing this. We are really doing this. Huh. And now, we continue. Oh, hi. You guys are close. How are you? Oh, there they go. Okay, so we're on this point right now, and once we pass over, we may be able to see Giant's Causeway. So if we see a bunch of long, 6-sided stones that seem to be standing straight up all in a cluster, that is the Giant's Causeway. Okay, we're finally about to come over the point. The question is there a Giant's Causeway? And the answer is no. It's really disappointing. Well, I'm not seeing too much causeway-y stuff, but there's a sign that says something about Giant's Causeway, so I assume we must be close. Okay. Here's the shepherd steps. I need to take the shepherd steps to get down. So, in a nutshell, well, we finally made it, but it's starting to rain. So, I'll take as many photos as I can, but are you ready for the even more fun part?
Yes.
It's walking back to the car. Well, I'm gonna get in the car, I'm gonna go to the house, I'm gonna eat some chocolate, then I'm gonna go to bed. See you tomorrow. Well, it's now Friday. We leave on Saturday. So it's time to pack up the room and start making our way towards Dublin. Well, after a long day of driving, we've arrived at a hotel a little bit outside of Dublin, and tomorrow we're going to go to the Dublin airport and catch a flight back towards home. But not before we go do something cool. Transition! Well, it's the following day, and before we catch our flight, we're going to check out Newgrange. If you remember that video I made on a game called Newgrange Horror that took place in Ireland, we're going to visit there. We're going to go there. This way to the visitor center. Welcome to the Newgrange Visitor Center. So we're gonna watch a film that's probably copyrighted, but then we're gonna go down this weird corridor and I'm gonna record that. I think this is a model of the tomb. This full-scale model shows the first and last sections of the Newgrange passage and chamber. Well, there you go. The Newgrange is a big burial mound. Okay, so it's 4,500 years old, and you can go inside it. We're gonna do that in a little bit. So we're taking a shuttle bus to Newgrange.
This is the Boyne River.
Boyne?
Yep. Where the Battle of the Boyne happened.
Battle of the Boyne? Decisive defeat.
Yeah, because I don't think the Irish really want to commemorate it all that much.
Yeah, probably not. Is this the Newgrange? I think that is Newgrange. Thank you.
My name is Julie. Now, at any point during the tour, if you don't understand something or you need to ask a question, don't hesitate to ask. We're all here to enjoy ourselves this morning. So to start, what I want to do is I want to contextualise Newgrange for you. It's dating back to the year 3200 BC, making it a little over 5,000 years old. About 500 years older than the pyramids at Giza and about 1,000 years older than Stonehenge in Wiltshire, England. Now it is a passage tomb. A passage tomb quite literally is a small, thin, narrow passage leading back to a place of burial. Now a little about the people who built it. Who's responsible? Are we filming here? Yeah, there's no filming, sorry.
Okay.
Basically, art on a large
Yeah, I'm not allowed to record inside, so no camera in the Newgrange. That was cool. And there was graffiti from the 1800s because it was unsupervised during the 1800s and some people got in there and carved the names in it. Yeah, now we catch a bus, get in the car, drive to the airport, get on the airplane, go on a flight, get on another airplane, go on another flight.
And now we get on a connecting flight. And that was our trip to Ireland. This is my biggest project ever, and I really appreciate that you watched the entire thing. If you liked it, please spread it around, share it with your friends, like the video, and subscribe. If you want to see some of the moments that couldn't be recorded, you can see the photos I took at this link. You can also find it in the description. And, as always, I've been Trainable, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!
God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house.